morning everyone, Tony Noonan from marvellous Mornington. We're situated, Dick's running this little interview, Cecil B. DeMille Dick, running this interview with me down on Saturday morning. Just finished track work here, normally not dressed like this. I've had a shower and a shave, and Dick's doing his best to get my best angle. The reason we're here this morning is to just bring everyone up to date with infantry. This video will be sent out with a report that we've received from Andrew. Been a little bit slow with the communication out of England. They're still working on carrier pigeons. Just received electricity and running water over there, but it's a different scene, a different view as far as the point of communication. So it's like extracting teeth trying to get information out. But I was able to speak to him last week and the news was very positive. Infantry settled in really well. He's had about 7 weeks now of what I would term conditioning work. No different to a footballer, say in pre-season, where he's just getting the miles under his legs at the moment. He's trained out at Andrew's property, which is in a little town called Kingsclear, and the stables are called Park House. They're steeped in history. There's been 4 generations of trainers that have worked off this magnificent property. It would be, which I've explained to others when we had the dinner that night, probably the best private training centre in the world. Horses they've been pleasantly surprised. I think, you know, when you buy a horse out of a sale like we did, the locals probably there question you know, whether there's a lot of value in it for them. They probably normally wouldn't be looking at buying horses to go back into the system there. But beauty about this horse is everyone's aware we bought him out of France. His 2 runs there were outstanding. He had a nice break leading into the sale, and then from the sale he had about a month off before we started commencing work. So as I said, Andrew Balding is really pleased with the way the horse has progressed. We spoke briefly the other night about just a rough plan at this stage is that he may be at the racetrack towards the end of March. The horse has got to get a rating at this stage. He's got a French rating, but he's got to get a British rating. He was talking the other night that he may start him in a group race, but we haven't finalised that program. At this stage, look hopefully to be over there in June, and it'd be fantastic if the horse was racing at that time. But the plan, as we've mentioned before, is to get some racing into this horse. He's only had 2 race starts. He needs some racing underneath him, just so that he's going to have a bit more experience when we travel him out here later in the year, hopefully for a Melbourne Cup, if not this year. But he'll be coming out at that stage with a nice race in mind. So look, all's good. As I said, I've put some pressure on Andrew to get a video report done next week. Hopefully they'll attend to that, otherwise I'll go over and do it myself. But we can get a report, get some footage of the horse in work. But Andrew's extremely pleased with the way he's going. So look, that in itself is good enough for us at this stage. Everything's working to plan. If we can get some racing into him over their spring and summer period, so ideally he's racing go April, May, June, and then with a little break before he comes out here for the Spring Carnival. We'll keep everyone informed as we get more information. Look forward to maybe catching up with everyone at the Mornington Cup. We've got our standalone meeting, which I know Dick's got a number of tables for a positive move on that particular day. I've been lucky enough to win 3 of the great Mornington Cups. I'll be in attendance. I'm not going to have a runner in the Cup, but I will have a runner that day. But only too happy to be with Dick and everyone there that day. So people in infantry or a positive move, look forward to catching up on that day. March the 28th, the Saturday. Look forward to it. Thanks everyone.